Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today, I'll show you how to make a 2x2 hidden piston door, or Jeb door, for Bedrock Edition. Let's take a look at how this works. Right here we have our input. Now since this is a hidden piston door, you should probably hide your input, just a good idea. I do have a video on showing you different ways that you can do that, but for demonstration we have the lever here on the outside, so let's go ahead and flip it. That's going to open up our 2x2 piston door, and if we take a look inside right here, there is no redstone showing whatsoever. The only thing that we can see are our sticky pistons right here. And then, of course, to close it back up, we just flip our lever once again. And then that'll shut it right back up, nice and flush with the wall. To make this 2x2 hidden piston door, or Jeb door, you will need an 8x6 area. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our supplies. And there we go. There are all the supplies we'll need for today's build. As always, if you want to pause the video, go ahead and do that. Grab your supplies, and then we'll jump right into the build. What we want to do first is set up the foundation for our door. Now what we're going to do here is on this front row of blocks, we're going to place 4 blocks right in the center. So you should be left over with 2 blocks on each side right here. Now I am above ground. Just so you can see all the redstone, this would be your ground level right here. And then this would all be underground down here. From here, what we want to do is come 3 blocks back and make it 2 blocks wide. So 1, 2, 3, and then the same to the other side right here. On this third block, what we want to do is place 2 temporary blocks out like this. Get your sticky pistons, place 4 sticky pistons in this pattern like that. We can remove these blocks. And on these back 2 sticky pistons, place 2 more sticky pistons facing forward just like that. So if we take a look at this from the front of our build, it should look just like this. Now what we're going to do is repeat the same thing on the other side here. So go ahead and place 2 more temporary blocks like that. 4 sticky pistons facing in this direction, 2 sticky pistons on the back 2 sticky pistons facing forward. Knock those out. And then your piston should look just like this. And then from there, all we're going to do is place down our wall blocks. And there we go. There is the foundation all set. Now let's go ahead and wire this thing up. Now this version is going to be a little bit bigger than its Java Edition counterpart, only because we don't have quasi connectivity. But that's okay. We can still make it happen. It doesn't make this door impossible to make. So what we're going to do is come behind our 4 pistons here. On our bottom 2, go ahead and place 2 blocks down like that. Down here, come a block down and out right there, and then 1 more block out. And then we're going to do the same to the other side. So 2 blocks against our bottom 2 there. Down and out, 2 blocks like that. Now what we're going to do is grab our repeaters, run our repeaters into this block right here and set that to 3 ticks. And we're going to do the same to the other side, just like that. Get your redstone dust, place redstone dust here, 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 and then do the same to the other side. So there we go. Our 4 pistons on the sides are all wired up. Now all we have to do is wire up our top piston here and our bottom piston there and do that to both sides. Now we're going to go ahead and wire up our bottom pistons first. So that's this piston and then this piston. Now the nice thing about this is that it's pretty symmetrical, just like we did this right here. Once we do one side, we can just copy it on the other side. So what we want to do is come down below our piston, come 1 block under like that. So we have this 1 block gap, 1 more block over, 2 blocks out like this, and then we're going to do the same to the other side. Just like that. So you should have a little L shape going on both sides like this. Now what we want to do down here is come 1 block down and then connect all of these blocks like this. Now go ahead and grab your redstone dust and just line all of these blocks up with redstone dust. Now notice that these connected right here. So that's exactly what we want. And the reason why we have to make this little L shape is because we want to power these blocks, because once these pistons extend, it'll come across this block right here. This piston will come across this block, which will be powered by this redstone, allowing it to extend. So we can't come straight across, because if we were to try to do that, so let's go ahead and just remove that for now. You can see it just makes a straight line, so this block will never be powered. So that's the reason why we do what we're doing. So it wraps around and then goes right into that block, and then the same goes for this other side. Wraps around, comes right into this bottom block, so these pistons can be powered. So that's finished. Now all we need to do is wire up the top. For those of you who want to understand the redstone a little bit better, let me quickly try to explain what's going on here. So what I've done is I've thrown down a lever, so if we flip it right now, you can see we have our extension down below because these are the only pistons that we've wired up. So let's go ahead and turn it off. Now the reason why this works is because once we give this power, our redstone here has no ticks of delay, unlike this right here, which has a 3-tick delay with a repeater. So once we flip our lever, these blocks here will immediately be powered by this redstone here, well before this piston even comes across. So these are immediately powered, 3 ticks later, all 4 of these pistons here are going to extend, and then once this comes across right here to our already powered block, this is then going to cause this piston to extend, pushing our block out. Now the best way to explain this is that this is going to come across like this in 3 ticks. The block under this is already powered, so that's going to cause this to extend. Now what needs to happen is this needs to retract first, and then this one needs to retract. So if we have an extended piston here, and then this one's extended already, if this one tries to retract first, it's not going to pull that piston back because it's extended. Not only until this one's retracted will this one be able to pull it back. So that's what's going on here. So again, no ticks of delay. It is immediately powered, but once we turn it off, it is immediately unpowered, causing this piston to retract, and then 3 ticks later, this piston is then able to retract this piston there. So hopefully that made sense. I hope it did. Let's go ahead and continue on. The only thing left to do, redstone-wise, is to wire up our top 2 pistons here. So that is very easy. All we need to do right now is pick a side. Any side, it doesn't matter. I'm going to come over here. Right above this redstone, go ahead and place down a glass block just like that. So we should have a gap just like that. Now go ahead and grab your redstone dust, place your redstone dust on top of the glass. And for those of you who haven't seen this yet, this is the beauty of the glass block when it comes to redstone. The glass block allows the redstone to come underneath, so you can see our line continues up right here. And then it's also able to come up like a little ladder. So if we flip this, you can see our redstone passes through, it's still activated, and then we can come up with it as well. Now what we want to do is come 1 block up like this, and then 1 more block up like that. Go ahead and bring these blocks forward, come right above this right here, and then 1 over, and it's going to work just like the bottom. This is immediately going to be powered, and then once these pistons come across under these blocks, they are going to be extended. So go ahead and grab your redstone dust, and line it up just like that, and there we go, that is all completed. So if we turn this on, we have our full extension here, and then all we need to do is place in our wall. There we go, so that is nice and flush with the wall, and then let's go ahead and turn it off. And there we go, that is our 2x2 hidden piston door. Now the only thing left to do is to fill in our gaps. So that's very easy, all we need to do is place some blocks here just like that to close that in. And then to hide all of our redstone, we just continue our walkway out like this, unless you don't care about that. We just build it up like this, fill this all in, fill that in, and there we go. So we have ourselves a nice little walkway. Of course, this isn't going to be green, I did that for demonstration purposes. But there we go, there is the 2x2 hidden piston door, or Jeb door. Before we close out today's tutorial, I thought I would go ahead and show you how to make a hidden input for this door. I read your comments on the half Jeb door or the 1x2 hidden piston door tutorial that I released a few months ago, and a lot of you were asking me how I made that hidden input. Now, this hidden input isn't going to be the exact same one as that tutorial, but this is a hidden input nonetheless, and all we're going to do is make a simple T flip-flop. So to make this, we're just going to come 1 block out like this. We're going to grab some droppers, place a dropper facing up, come around on the inside and place a dropper facing forward. Get yourself a hopper. We want to go ahead and crouch place a hopper into the bottom dropper like that. Run a comparator out from this dropper right here, and then run this comparator into a block like this. Place a block down right there. On this block, place down a redstone repeater coming out from the block. Next, run that repeater into a block like this, and then a block right here with redstone dust on top, and then that will hook up to our door circuit. Now on this bottom dropper, go ahead and throw 1 item inside, and on this top dropper, go ahead and place redstone dust on top, just like that. Now if this wall was finished, just like this, we have our wall, so it's all hidden away. Place a button right here on the floor, and then we're going to press it. So there we go, we have our extension, and then we can go ahead and knock that out. You can see it's still closed, so we can hide this away. Now what we want to do is wire this up from the other side, so that's very easy. All we need to do is place a block right here, and then just run a redstone line down like this, and then place down redstone dust to come up like that. And what you want to do is bring it out to somewhere over here. So let's say we want to bring it out to here. And you can wire this up however you want. I just wanted to show you just a general guideline of how to wire this up. So wherever you want this circuit to be on this side of the door. So let's place our button right here. We can press it. That's going to activate our T flip-flop from the inside. So if we're on the outside here, we place our button down, open it up. We can knock this button out. Come on inside our door, press this button here, and then it'll close up right behind us. So there we go. Hopefully that helped. That is a hidden input for this 2x2 hidden piston door. And there you have it, everyone. The 2x2 hidden piston door, also known as the Jeb door for Bedrock Edition. This is the end of our tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I'm out. I'll see you later.